Excellency President Adama Barrow door na li nga xam ne mooy wurub nemmeeku ndefar yi ci réew mi muy rek industrial visit bi nga xam ne rek door na ko démb wër ci Greater Banjul area bi wër barab yu bari ci ndefar yu ci biir réew mi xool li nga xam ne mooy seen liggéey seen nekkin ak nu mbir yi di doxee su ko defee rek dañuy seetaan boobule vidéo bu ñu dellusiwaatee nag nee ne moom sax mi ngi woon ak moom su ko defee ñu daal di waxtaanee li nga xam ne mooy boobule too nga xam ne daal dina ko tàmbali.
Our government, part of our NDP, the National Development Plan, our policy direction is industrialization. Industrialization is the way forward. If it is the way forward, as head of state, president of the country, I think it will be important for me to go around and see the industrial sites and to make sure also I see what they are doing and also ask questions. What are some of their challenges? How do they need to partner with government? Because obviously they are our partners. They are partners, they are complementing government efforts. Complementing government in the sense that they are creating jobs. They are growing the economy. They are paying taxes. I think that is important. And I've always been saying this since 2017. If you are a consumer and you importing basically whatever you consume in your country, you become a liability. If you want to compete, you have to produce. And that's what we are now doing. That's why I was on site to see exactly what is happening and see for myself. The minister have been informing me exactly what was happening. They have always been briefing me. But I think seeing is believing. When you see something, you believe. And also it gives you the opportunity, to engage with the business community directly. I think it's more healthier, it's more direct, it's more honest, and you will be well informed. And building capacity is make sure that you are informed. If you are not informed, you cannot build capacity. So that's basically what we are doing. We started with the industry that is producing iron rods in this country. And basically all their raw materials are from the Gambia because all their raw material is scrap metal. This scrap metal is processed. And at the same time, in that processing, they mold it in different sizes. And the most interesting thing is, what I have just the takeaway, they mold it in different sizes and depending on your choice also. You can order any size that you want. He gave me an example with the ones doing the concrete roads. First time you have to buy the road, you understand. You do the processing, tied it and everything to the size you want. Sometimes there are leftovers. But in this now, you order it, they do it at your own size, you understand, and they supply you. So you see, and also in that, there is a lot of foreign currency, that we export out of this country. We repatriate outside this country. That is affecting our businesses in this country. But if you look at all that process is local, all the process is in Dallas. So definitely it is saving us as far as our foreign currency is concerned. And visiting also the poultry farm. Yes, and the poultry farm is a Gambian, a very young Gambian for that matter, producing almost 100,000 eggs a day. This is huge, a young boy. And the complete chain that he is doing, everything is automated, They have a hatchery, and at the same time, they produce eggs, and they produce feed also, and also they partner with young farmers, farmers that are just starting. They also support them, so that those farmers also can benefit, from what they are doing. In that they have challenges. Challenges is marketing. Marketing, but I raised the question, what is the challenges? It's because of price. The price is a little bit higher than the import. But in all these things, it's a matter of discussing it because they can produce enough for the country. The takeaway is now we can sit down with them, calculate, and see what percentage can they reduce from their price, and we adopt a policy whereby all the production from this country, we sell it in country, and we don't import, because that's the direction, that's the thinking. From there also, we visited the women market, because these women have always been a controversial market, we call it. There is a lot of controversy, but going there, I was able to learn a lot. They were able to educate me, and now I have to sit down and discuss, with my finance minister and others, because government have to come in, or else that matter will not operate, because they need a lot of things that they don't have capacity to do. So we will go further, to support them. And we visited Carnifing. Their challenge is exporting from this country. That's some of their challenges. Exporting out of this country, we are discussing with our neighbors to see how we best, because we have 33 products that we can export out of this country based on the ECOWAS policies, you understand? So free movement of goods and services. 33 are qualified, but we are just exporting one. That is a challenge that needs to be discussed. So we are discussing, because we are talking about integration. We cannot integrate, obviously, if we are not trading among ourselves. So this is an area we look at. When we visited Malik Mendy, he's a tailor, a tailor who is producing ready-made, what we call ready-made. First now why we call ready-made, because they have machines, advanced machines, sewing it, but it's the same people who are sewing. It's not you put it inside the machine and it comes out ready-made. It's not like that. It's human beings. So now they have now imported that into the Gambia. So that means they are producing the European standard. They are producing American standard. You understand? And also Malik is training young people, training them for free. While he is training you, he pay you $3,000. That is very, very interesting. That's why he said, well, he is paying all taxes, but he want me to exempt him from paying education levy. But he didn't know what is the background of education levy. I told him why we are charging education. Because any industry that is here, the people who are working there, they are educated through our system. And education from EDC to grade 12 is free. So that means we educate those people. Now you are employing them. It's because of the background, it's because we have educated them. So that's what you are contributing, so that we can pay for them free, so that you can continue that chain of employing people. When I told him that, he said, well, he might even increase what he is paying, but he didn't know. So this is very healthy. That's why discussion is very, very important. And the best way to communicate is to interface. Because you allow people to discuss with you freely. You see Ida's fashion, fashion designers. People are trained to design, not to copy and paste. Where you see Modu is showing this, let me go and copy it, and so no, it's not that now. Now we have moved from that, whereby you come sit down and design. You design something, it's brand. It is you. It is your creation. This is what we want. This is the way we are thinking. This is the way we want us to move. And now finally, we are at the flour mill. I will say flour is part of our staple food in this country. In the morning, my uncle's flours, if they don't take bread, it is very, very difficult for them to get started, or the cereal man here, So it is very important. Flour is part of national security. It's part of national security, so to produce it in country is very, very important. And the most interesting thing is they are even producing halfway, 50% operation. And that 50% is enough for this country. So that means we are secured, we are safe, because it's food security. Food security is very, very important. So if they are producing 100, that means they can export us out of this country. They are our partners. That's why we have given them exclusivity, depending on if they are trading fairly in the market. Because we are not representing them only. We are representing the Gambian people. Me is the Gambian people who voted for me. So I am always biased towards the Gambian people, because I'm a businessman myself. So that's why I try to defend the interests of the Gambia. I make sure they get quality, you understand, and price also, they are treated fairly. So we always engage with them. Sometimes we disagree to agree. This is a business, but most of the time we agree. At this now, the exclusivity is on. Nobody is importing. All production is in country. And this is our partnership. We are very happy with this partnership. It's very, very healthy. it's all about principles. It's not about fighting. It's not about war. This is about principles, about making sure that, the Gambian people are protected. People are employed. We create jobs in country. We grow our economy. This is what we are trying to do. So basically, to round it up, I think the day was very, very interesting. We will visit also agricultural sites, but maybe tomorrow and so forth. But I think it was very important for me to come out as head of state, to be part of this, give them my support, you understand, and make sure that in the future we work with them and see how best, we can all benefit from this. A win-win situation, definitely. This is basically overall. Thank you. This is the whole thing. Thank you.
donc njiit réew mi Adama Barrow ci nemmeeku gi nga xam ne mu ngi koy def yenn ci ndefar yu ci réew mi yu ci mel ni fi ñu defaree farine yi root si ak tamit fi ñu yaree ginaar yeeg yu mel noonu wër na ci barab yu bëree bëri démb la ko door gis ngeen tamit kàddu yi nga xam ne yëkkati na ko ci nes la nga xam ne dinañ gën a jàppalanteeg ñooñu ngir gën a mën a ñoŋal seen liggéey ngir fexe tamit Gambie lu jëm ci wàllu industrialisation bi mu gën a mën a dëgër su ko defee itam yenn jéggaane yu bëri itam ñu mën ko moytu di mën a sukkandiku ci suñu réew ci yi nga xam ne mooy ñu defar démb nag ci too bi suñu naataango moo ci àndoon ak His Excellency président Adama Barrow nee na su ko defee dañ koy bàyyi moom mu gën ñoo jox detail ci barab yi nga xam ne dem nañ ci barab yi ñu kii yëpp mu ñëw dikkalaat ñu ci moom nee na MS Bojang su ko defee rek ñu bàyyi la nga elaborate more about this visit bi nga xam ne His Excellency président Adama Barrow mu ngi ko start yesterday so yeah.
Yeah, jërëjëf, thank you very much. Dembala join si Toby, dem Bori from State House around, I think it's around 10.
Yes.
Ñu jógee State House fu ñu demoon suñ first destination bi mooy SRN. SRN Steering company boo xam ne muy kiti gars yi road leen di nekk di defar road. So it was so impressed. Man musuma koo xam comme factory yooyu noonu. They exist in this country. Comme nit su la waxee fii da nga dee defar road. No, I was not 100% sure of it. But tey démba pour génne ak président bi dem si too boobu noonu. dafa am solo. It was very important. Kono damin follow niti ko. Kono biri nim président findita.
Yes.
Dole yamira ko komin président la finto maybe tolom wala ku ko tongolom. But président la finto kono it was very important because mu nekk da ala importance in wolom ko there are factories in this country mi yalon ko dolma long and then when it comes to youth empowerment also it was also important modul malon ko modul bije mi ko individual they can do something far more better than mbami expect so wo company to company mi ko gay road len neka di defar road bobu non defa am solo you can have any millimeters you want any kind of roads that's when it's a factory not even company but it's a factory ñu jógee foofu ñu dem G farming is one of the best boo xam ne more than 100 comme Barrow lu mu wax mu ne 100,000 nen man gom naa ko
mooy foofu noonu fi ngeen demoon
waaw a day 100,000 nen gom naa ko because dem ba fu mu dem seeing is believing yeah the place I saw yesterday no come on foofu I'm 100% sure that no because ganaar bu nekk foofu is more than even 10,000 ganaar more than that. Yeah, so then you have different areas. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, Section 4, So the place is too big. It's more than, I think the measurement of the farm could be maybe even 200 by 200 meters. So,
it's very large.
Yeah, so the place is not even not a small place. It's a big land. Bu xam ne ganaar ñoo fa nekka and then geneen side tamit so demee beneen side so
the images are here
waaw dafa am machine bu xam ne waaw bu incubator boo xam ne moo dee facilitate nen boobu waaw dafa am boobu yëpp waaw so dafa am li xam ne mooy nag yi bari nañ foofu tamit.
nag yi am
waaw nag yi ñoom fa.
macha allah
yan façon nag Gambien.
non dis Holland nag yi
you can speak Manding also for the benefit of
nag yi dinaa ñëw si suuf tamit xam nga small bi surtout dama bëgg a
non yaa ngi am solo
birin tata kun ni Barrow finto kada follow dame on kititi kiti ka roto daraje roto mi ko construction roto mi ko jang mol kata sang jimpex san la ko tonto dol ka order from ko kan e kunu nim president taraje le mi ko actually ngaaje ko roto ka daraje ne mboron ko la inta ji famine Gambia funding ke do bije mi ko ka fa sanyang Ibrahima Sanyang mi ko actually ay sise bon min soto ning poultry farming min soto ting comme nga hecci mo nyama ko sise ding wuli keme mi ko sise ki wuli keme comme e deli asa sotnole yes mam balang nsa sonnole nta fonno hane bar nsa sonnole ko because sise min bod lato kunu nga sise min jod lato go wo siya batale han sise min tara fo sise min tara fo wuli tang abe siya la wotale baake fam e bajalo ko different lalle ba bari bulo kon andon fondin kel gammeno lam ni ajibe ni mu fenete mi yalon ko sambu ya bolto andon nin ka sise mu wo nin koy ko ata banko be supply non sise kilo la bara min sop min batula ja dango do yalla bakal because sise kilo fenete mi ko every day aka sise kilo tel taraje within just few minutes I train and for train will be fandi sise kilo la mi yalon ko sise ba kilo la continuously domoro continuously wo borim ko la birim borin dara women's federation market mi yalon ko abe sukuta sabile wo fanam dal damian ko it was very important daraje musoli ya fo mole mune mele matandati anim fana munum kolti sula mina pour kaje ko kasang wo maketo kono mi anko after Bursby police station rek wo ba dinkralto so mboraje birin tata woto mbora ndata malik mendi Tailoring damian ko gammenolam afana menti mi anko aka bornen karalol la wo Tailoring la do mi anko aka info mol kara dol fan ko police fan la info mo dol fan bije fan e ka contrat ko diade pour kam ta kara anim masa kundala ko ko sol ni ku ko ngol aka wol be kara wol la do so mbot birin mboto o bakawle mboraje ndata mi anko ya aida la façon support mi yalan ko fanam dalti biem la kilmoti stadium bala ko fanam bakawle mi yalan ko heci tata o fanam la fana kumpa bor mboren ko laje tata damente wolam kanifing dami yalan ko o fanam sabi e ka fada mi ko SA factory mi yalan ko o fanam dalti SA enterprise la dami yalan ko woli sol mi yalan ko molle traveling woli sol ike dada wala fanato wol la fana kare fente mi ko is very important from there ndara dami won dry ports dami ko president sita je fanato nga fenjamalle jo fanato poro ninto almost no min kata fo container wuli sabanyo se besa steno la wala besa lono la to la satar ko por ba ko jang space sotno je pour que dry port ta pour que bon road mi an kontaro la and road la fani kele do ko la beto ko mina min kele hadim kele lati mi an ko no nga kunu nga fenjamalle jo fanat mi an ko all fanado it was fine so na movement was wonderful
nga balma ñang dayse breaking news nga baal ma rek ma waxo fi léegi the breaking news is the former minister of interior ci nguuru Yahya Jammeh yi di Ousmane Sonko nekkoon fi doon liggéey ak Yahya Jammeh ci 2006 ba 2016 moom Ousmane Sonko te ñu ko doon atte foofu ca Switzerland ci lu jëmoon ci ay tuuma yu ñu tegoon ci kawam ci li nga xam ne rek mooy crime against humanity nga muy rek jëf lu ñaaw lu ànd ci li moom nag code bi tey ji lañ doon dogal nañ moom Ousmane Sonko daal dinañ ko tëj 20 fukki ati kaso yoo xam ne daf koy daal di tëdd maanaam 20 years in prison moom Ousmane Sonko nekkoon fi ministre of interior ci nguuru Yahya Jammeh dinañ ci gën a yaatal ci kanam loolu moo nekk gum di breaking news ci ki fi nekkoon neen
news fanam fenel mi anko di former interior minister Jammeh time mo ngakalam tale mi yalan ko hadama di yanyanto li tum wala kan ko ay wala tinya komi kam min fotenting abe Swiss banko kan so bajelo ko akamta ko 20 years akamta ko kiti o tetal bi Swiss banko kan ka tandi ko iba sonna sanje mo ab wala la ka bunjawot butu nimboto to han saying ate president lo tol dal dam wala Nelson Trading o fana borrontle fum de defar faragn and then biscuit baba tami biscuit façon bo xamne iko lekke fenko to biscuit so dal nim ko tongol to on biscuit of naka trawol to then from there dar dami wolum million Gambia million corporation wo fana ba have diale mi yalon ko so kunu dalen dal min beto ngalon ko actually simfale taraje mi yalon ko e betara bakale and president visit to these areas ibadan seen is believing ibajer ko jama babi we want president mo left president for along what is happening in the country because dol bije ndel nena ma lon ko sambuya ko there is a place même fongo yalon ko ni sol bije mi an ko ni sol ni ke biti masingol ke biti masingol le kan ni sol biti ay equipment ol based on machine le ka bit e kay machine ta yakani so sunjo bala ay keke muta aya bondi ko anyanta ko tembe dami rek ya muta ya elema andi ka process yake nonoti ye mini market supply so market supply and la kotongol bari mim fana folo ko sisel fana niya jibe sise min bod lata siar batele modern 20000 sise fon be wod latol sise siya baro latol e bajel ko e ka kilo produce ako amang sila ko min ka produce wala ka sise kilo muta ka fay market kon wala ka waf market kon amang sila bari domoro la fanna le bajel ko sise le domoro ka min dom wala fena anon sisel ning amanga ko mi mole ka domoro dila no abe masingol fengo fe bod lar masingol sisel be senari sisel be senari maso han ka kilo fongo ta kilo fongo bondi nan masingol ka kilo sabang aya bondi sisel la fanal
challenges
challenges min folon domoroti like domoro ni sometimes domoro sertal e ba jala ko anin ku koton min fana be jolo ni ko katandi ko apart from that domoro ngam wala fo mal men challenge because ni ajibe adamala mama ko min kafo anin molle dental aussi faro no I would like business or code after was stage. So if I ko then ala market of an alpana, although aka supply minke, is fine because if I ko jama buy local CC minka rajang, that's what they prefer than CC minka bonam banko e bantal. Then abijefana incubator
ya nyelinga fana for ala company ala factory ala poultry government la ala bulo dundije fo
no ate fongaleng abulo dundije ate fongaleng a fotandi fo up to this stage
government mamma
no bari government taje we are expecting that ko minister of agriculture anim fana ko government ibe bulo dunna ko to pour kaje ko kama ko nyam bawo ka sembenti andu gambe no lay moje ma bal employé more than safono niaji be do kulani fengo be is more than even 30 to 40 people over do ko lotel because ni data cattle department cattle area tol cattle farming area tol baje ko momi bi jes more than even more 15 incubator la side mi yanko there is a hole mi yanko ko mi Eyeafrica jang is too big than Eyeafrica hole mi yanko AC ni fengol baby je flow anin duma size so ya bel tile incubator bolto mi yanko ka 6 km ka facilitate
ni so ako muna damoro je muna mala damoro ti
ya ka tie kala nyamul nim fen ko tan wala demo
okay then so fan ngeen wara dem suba
elek Barrow dafa wara dem Jara Soma
okay
bo xamne no according to the itinerary he will spend a night in Jara Soma and then to inaugurate one of the mosques from there mudem Mangamankunda and then Basse. And then we are expecting that maybe he will visit one of the farm ko maybe Ja farm because Ja all the time they farm banana farm in Ja banana farm and then another rice field also. The tour is going to be very important. I know this time agriculture minister have a package in way of development when it comes to agriculture sector. That is very important because this is what people have been waiting for. You know, in this country, one thing we lack.
I hope this visit is not politicized.
No. Okay. No, because if at all is politicized, maybe just at the corner, you're going to see like maybe politicians also. But this one's, he normally move with the ministers, the directors, and the technocrats, and the security, media. Yeah, and then we are not talking about anything. Mandar femmoy kanji about political fanala.
Okay.
Barrow na jamta always just nkatara maybe just at the corner pour kala moy milba fola anem fana there is no one day min safono ko karaka political no maybe mul min ka bulano ma yalon those people yalon isa fono bari ate ala statement ka min foje to wala ndiko coming kaje ko how they going to support all those people but min kana ke issue rolen ko weda the Mansakunda and then Minister of Agriculture
yes
be promise on keep la pour kaje ko kanil ma koy to move to another extent that's the most important
abaka bake nene
thank you
MS Bojang our state house correspondent mi ngi non nene dafa tambale leer sax yow mi nañ la audit de yow xawma lan la président Barrow jox dembu